Hello, my name is David Adamovich. I'm here to discuss obesity in the United States and a relatively new solution for it, flexible dieting. Nearly 40% of the Earth's population is obese. However, in the United States, 70% of the population is obese. To measure obesity, we use the BMI scale, Body Mass Index scale. It works by calculating your BMI based on your weight and your height. However, the BMI scale is relatively inaccurate because it does not account for your sex, how active you are, or the amount of muscle you have. Obesity is the second leading cause of preventable death, with 375,000 people dying every year. Within the last 25 years, there has been a large shift in the amount of obese people. The American Cancer Society conducted a study with 1 million people. They used factors such as history of smoking, history of disease, and cardiovascular level. They discovered mortality rates increased as BMI levels increased. According to PBS, obesity has a strong correlation to gender, race, and socioeconomic standing. They discovered poorly educated women were 2 to 3 times more likely to be obese than women of higher education. David Cutler wrote an article about why Americans have become more obese within the last 25 years. He used 5 surveys done from the 1960s to the 1990s. He discovered that the amount of energy expended has not changed that much. However, the caloric consumption increased greatly. Factors that impact this were availability to food, lower food production costs, price reductions in food preparations, and larger portion sizes. He discussed that there was a revolution in mass preparation of food, similar to the Industrial Revolution. Food no longer needed to be prepared at home, thus time was saved. Technological advances such as vacuum packing, deep freezing, artificial flavors, and microwaves helped contribute to this. Cutler used the example of a French fry. Before World War II, French fries were not consumed often. Potatoes were consumed in the form of mashed potatoes and boiled potatoes. After World War II, central locations were made to peel, cut, cook, and freeze, then ship the French fries to stores where people would buy them. Between 1977 and 1995, a 30% increase of consuming French fries was noted. Even though many other countries utilize the same techniques as the US to help food production, we have fewer regulations. The EU has taken a stance against genetically engineered foods, Germany has a beer purity law, and many other countries have regulations that promote traditional agriculture. Many people think that the problem of obesity in the United States comes from fast food. In the movie Super Size Me, the narrator ate fast food 3 times a day for a month and gained 24.5 pounds. This left Americans and the rest of the world thinking that fast food would make them fat.
The double quarter pounder with cheese meal. I think I'm gonna have to go supersize.
It's hard for me to watch him go through this.
It seems like you're starting to get addicted to it now.
You saw these numbers, right? These numbers are outrageous.
Unfortunately, you cause some major harm to your heart, your liver, your blood.
You're gonna die. You'll die.
I want more.
You gotta stop.
Callister and Rice wanted to see if, by carefully planning, you could eat fast food every meal for a week and not gain weight. They utilized the FDA-required macro and micronutrient goals and found information posted on fast food companies' websites and were able to make a meal plan for $20 a day where you could eat out and not gain weight. There's been viral videos on social media of people eating Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, and other fast food and not gaining any weight.
yourself for John Sisnut. This guy is a teacher that decided to eat only McDonald's for 3 months, 3 meals a day, only McDonald's.
I'm loving it. Tell me more.
Okay, he did so after watching that documentary guy do the same thing. His curiosity was piqued, and he wanted to see how it would affect his health.
But he tackled this irresponsible task with responsibility. That's called a twist.
Yeah, and here's a double-decker McTwist. He lost 37 pounds, and his cholesterol dropped from 249 to 170.
Because instead of gorging on B-Max and QPs like a rabbit hamburglar, he based his choices on a 2,000 calorie a day diet and tried his darndest to stay close to the RDAs for carbs and fats and stuff.
This comes down to flexible dieting, also known as if it fits your macros. The premise of flexible dieting is that you calculate how many calories you need each day and break that into the macronutrients of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Then you're able to track this with an application on your phone or a journal. The apps, such as MyFitnessPal, that can help you track your macros. In MyFitnessPal, all you have to do is input your weight and your activity level, and based on your goals, it will predict the amount of calories you need. From that, you can manipulate the calories into each of the macronutrient groups. You can then use the barcode scanner or search bar to find the foods you eat. You can plug in your own recipes, meals, water intake, exercise, and many more features with this app. Hopefully this video helped broaden your understanding of obesity and help teach you the benefits of flexible dieting.